Flying right over the office. This is amplification while I'm uploading video of them stalking right now onto the Google Drive. Okay, so the people of the state, California Star Construction, they are group stalk, and they're doing so under the guise of this is public corruption. So they're group stalking with the state under the guise of doing work at the property. They are on the crime scene, maintaining audible activity, which is amplified. They're engaged in demonic behavior. They're doing so under the guise of doing business on the property, which is relevant positioning, while the entity engages in the same exact stalking and helicopter pursuant to also what I'm doing online, California Star Construction's a repeat facilitator. They're doing the same thing you saw Jose and Sons doing, group stalking while under the guise of being a landscaper, and the entity is stalking via helicopters. This is relevant positioning and an audible activity creation, and this is also revealing what is the high level of malice and the mental illness that is revealed when an entity engages in criminal conduct, and doing so under the guise of obsessively hoping that no one will suspect or be able to identify their criminal pattern of conduct. Keeping their back to you, looking to the left and right. I'm consumed with this business while the elements of monitoring are present, and you already know that the light source is present as a matter of documentation as early in alignment to me at 6:45 in the morning until after 7 p.m. in the evening, which is never the natural environment. The light source and the elements of monitoring are maintained on an ongoing basis. So this is, again, license 19463 Paul 1 P.O.C. While they're in relevant position in concert with the state, they're going to federal prison. Okay, this is, again, Speaker Companies is still group stalking, even though Carlo Lopez has driven off of the property. They're still a part of the same pattern of conduct, as you also see Kimberly Fletcher, Don Newgle, Maria Solis Alvarez sending emails. It's also relevant what LAPD is doing while they're sending emails on the video of the internet, making phone calls like Melania Padilla, while the entity is stalking in helicopters. This is surveillance, not only in relevant position, but also on the video of the internet. This is a third party that's in relevant position, group stalking, documenting them. She's going to federal prison, heavily documented, a repeat facilitator. The entity is monitoring and then engaging what is interruption of internet operation while I'm uploading video, and then going back to that video if the internet will fail, so I have to restart uploading it. But I just want to show you what is stalking with the helicopter. That's the same state. This is the same property where you saw at the same time. It's currently 10:39 a.m. You already know the entity was keeping the light source over me. It was right here over my head at 10:29 in the morning when I was reminding you about the sun that's not over the Rancho Cucamonga Superior Court, and it's not over the roof of the Ovid Family Community Library. It does not change. The entity is engaging in the same pattern. Those demons that are monitoring documentation, that still obsessively stalk, but thinking and failing at covering up a light source, which is a demonic environment amongst their demonic behavior, covering up a light source and still stalking in the same exact manners. It is currently, again, 10:40 a.m. This is P.O.C., California Star Constructions. They're documented. Their corporate headquarters office is documented. While they are sending emails in concert with Speaker Companies, everybody at the corporate office of Speaker Companies is going to federal prison. They are contracting with the people of the state who come onto the grounds to keep me under surveillance with the government. That's engaging in terrorism and federal stalking via helicopter in concert with everybody that lives here, with everybody that works for Speaker Companies. Okay? This is terrorism that Speaker Companies is facilitating on a massive scale, and they're all going to federal prison for it. All right, it is currently 10:41 a.m. P.O.C.